it's a difficult one for him. And Takeuchi is one of the most in form, as you said, beaten the Capcom Cup reigning champion, Gachikun, in the first round. To take that one in the head-to-head mirror match.
And we saw
and
how
looks like
this is really interesting for me. I'm not sure. Because I saw, look, I know he lost, but Gustavo versus Big Bird, I saw elements of that matchup that make it like...
Well, he went 2-0 up.
Yeah, he was cruising. Big Bird had to switch on the Oil King style to bring it back, if we're being honest, and great play from him to do that. But there were so many things he did in that matchup that made it look... It's definitely an uphill matchup, but it looks very fightable. He's going to go with Boxer here, which is really an interesting pick for me. I remember Justin Wong I was talking to earlier wanted to see Boxer against Bonchan, against Karin. But it's going to be Boxer against Rashid, so the Boxer is still there, polished and ready.
Well, Boxer has the 3-frame to interrupt through some of those strings. He has the V-skill to use, and of course he's got the roundhouse in neutral, which is such a great tool to swing out. But I don't think it's as good as that Crouch Fierce. But of course, Smug is one of the innovators of this character. It'll be very interesting to see how he deals with it. Very patient stuff. Immediately opening up with a trade combo, counter hit V-skill. Pushes him to the corner. Oh, and there's that crunch counter roundhouse. The stun already. And he is proving exactly why he's taking this character pick.
That's where you don't want to be, though.
Thrown to the corner, though. How does he fight his way out? There's the V reversal.
Where Boxer really struggles, isn't it, Logan? In the corner.
I mean, it's much for muchness in terms of...
Oh, he's so lucky.
Caught. Much for muchness in terms of defensive options as G. And that is why this is a tough matchup for both of Smug's characters.
Exactly.
The big difference, though, G has that explosive comeback factor, the huge damage and great looping pressure that he has in that V-trigger, but in terms of the corner, Rashid is so effective at putting you there as well.
Yeah, so he's going to spend a lot of time in the corner in this set. It's going to come down to how he handles being in this position. So far, not so good, though, as he sets up the safe jump scenario. Rinse and repeat here for John Takeuchi.
Tremendous patience there from Smug. He blocked that all out, took himself all the way to the corner, and then interrupted with the jabs. There's a Crouch Fierce, though. And the EX Mixer takes him all the way back to where he doesn't want to be. Blows through the EX armor and makes it safe. The V-trigger.
There's that liking. One of the few characters that can press buttons after that. Tick throw. Smug not giving it up. Gets the back throw.
No, dash up, takes it.
And again a back throw. You cheeky bugger, you.
He has to. He has to.
Not even a dash, just a walk up, Logan. Drag the man back. Save himself a match point. A low to start that round. It's a character that I've seen a lot of Japanese players struggle against. It's just not as common as a lot of others.
And again, that trade, he's ready with that trade combo into sweep.
Get away with that whirlwind cancel, can't they get away with that? Nice use of that medium punch is so good. Catching him out, counter hit combo there, confirmed. Trying to end it here. Oh, what he committed! Puts himself in the corner, and this is where he lost the first round. Goes in to John Takeuchi. Nice choice of button there from Smug, placed there at the right time. Strange neutral jump spam there from Takeuchi right in front. Smug gets hit by the EX Rust Punch. Counter hit, still alive.
One more time.
EX. Oh no! Look at that meter here. It's not a counter hit, doesn't leak. He's got the corner again. Goes in. Oh! Smug the beast.
And I'm really appreciating Smug's patient defense here. Something that, you know, I've seen from him since Street Fighter 4. He's been so good at not overextending himself, not committing, and making rash decisions, both on offense and defense. And that will get you killed very quickly against Rashid. He's not doing that.
Yeah, that was a very impressive first game from Smug. The Boxer pick, a character that probably no one expected to see in this entire top 32. I mean, even the elimination bracket yesterday, I'm not sure I saw it.
I have to say as well, you can see there on the table, he's using another PS4 pad, the camouflage version. Normally you'd see Punk use an Xbox controller, Xbox 360 controller with an adapter, but his pad actually broke recently, so he is
Wait, you said Punk?
Sorry, Smug.
You mean Smug,
forced
right?
to be, yeah, Punk uses a PS4 controller as well. He is forced to be using this PS4 pad, which
Get the
he
hell
used
out of
in
here.
his first game against Bonchan. Yeah, so he normally uses a 360 pad.
I didn't know, but I didn't know that he was a handicap.
He's using this PS4 pad instead. Opens up the tap.
Maybe something he should consider doing in future, since seeing how he's playing today, Logan. Something for the long term. It's another good start here.
Crouch fierce again. Nice jab interruption though from Smug.
He's really looking for that shimmy. He wants it. Target combo to interrupt. Yeah, he's trying to keep him in that corner. Love that backdash. Just keeping RASHID honest.
The light kick interruption again gets the target combo.
Goes for the reset.
Combo again.
Oh my God!
And what beautiful spacing. What great button use, interruptions, and Smug. Convincing round there.
It's smothering RASHID right now. Look at these four-cut buttons here. Zero respect from Smug. Keeping him honest. John Takeuchi's got to infiltrate this momentum somehow. Look at this. He's just doing what he wants. Yeah, he tried to bat out an anti-air with that jump in. Nice use of down fist to get something going. And he has the corner now off that crouch medium kick. All right, out of there, but gets put right back. That's RASHID for you. Good block and punish.
Again, choose the right time to interrupt, and Smug has the momentum there. He's fishing with that roundhouse.
Oh God. Takeuchi just gets press buttons. Has to be careful.
Right, so tries to meet him in the air.
Oh, that button wasn't well timed in space. Big damage incoming. It's enough. Fantastic use of meter there.
You saw one of the other things. It wasn't in that specific situation, but you saw one of the other drawbacks of BARLOG. He has no cross-up. So a lot of characters can jump out of the corner in between a whirlwind shot and at least get a cross-up on RASHID.
He just pressed nothing, didn't he?
Something he doesn't have. It just reminded me there. Another reason why BARLOG really struggles against RASHID. But when you are making the reads as correctly as Smug is on defense, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't go a cross-up, but he has got a stab roundhouse. And it gives him a lot of mileage. That's a great turnaround. Oh, missed his counter hit combo. Gonna get opened up here.
Nice awareness there from Smug.
Sends him to the corner. Oh, we went right over him. Full screen. What was that? John Takeuchi falling apart here, Logan. Smug goes 2-0 up. And you can see the shock on some of the faces in the crowd here. I don't know what's going on with John Takeuchi, but Smug, this boxer pick, proven to be genius so far.
Yeah, Smug making all the right reads, and Takeuchi is providing him with opportunities as well, and Smug is taking them with open arms, welcoming them, making the most of it there. That drop combo, Smug finishing him off.
Two beautiful counter hit confirmed.
Huge amount of stun already, 9 seconds in.
Forward throw will get the stun. All right, big damage incoming. Into a guess for game scenario. Still alive.
This is a dominating round here from John Takeuchi, showing you what RASHID does to this character.
Yeah, great play there in the corner. Great spacing on that whirlwind at the end there to close it out. A position where your opponent feels like it's safe to just press a button.
Yeah, that's more to be expected in this matchup. Oh no!
Oh man, big punish as well.
That was a big risk. She's into the corner, Smug with the pressure now, looking for that roundhouse, and again. Ow! No, he doesn't get out though.
Doesn't get a corner at least. Yes, a win for Smug. Well done. Point blank low. Rago. EX this time. Wake up. Yes, gets the cross counter into the EX. And another time. There we go.
Takeuchi.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Yes, it does. Such a good V-trigger. The active frames, but he gets out of the corner now. It's not the best trouble.
And there he is, ready with that jab interruption.
Hold a whip into the EX. Goes in.
He got the shimmy as well. He was just too far away. That crouch and medium normally so good.
Smug can get to match point if he can close this out. Oh! One more hit. Oh, he gets tagged. That should be it.
Oh, last hit. And Takeuchi, you can see the pressure getting to him.
He gets his first game in the set. That was an important, such an important round for Takeuchi to stop this momentum here from Smug.
He reached for that throw though. Pixels away from Smug, managing to shimmy him for the round, but Takeuchi's still in it.
Incredible stuff scenes there, so close in that third game.
Yeah, we saw a round there that was a lot more familiar to how you'd expect this matchup to look, right? Which is just RASHID taking absolute liberties in the corner with strings and keeping Boxer guessing on defense. And to be honest with you, being 2-1 up, it's just a real reflection on the great decision-making that Smug has been making, his patience, his lack of desperation in those situations, and his real comfort in being happy to go back to neutral and just block it out as well.
Yeah, this approach is really
You
working
see,
well.
Smug number 31 seed, so he barely made it in to Capcom Cup, but happy to have him here. Such a great personality and character. And such a great player as well.
Hey, keeping Boxer alive too, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Been a long time. Again, takes that big risk.
Punish again.
There's a tap. Been a while since I've seen that. Not as
Couple
devastating
of
as
years
previous
since
version.
season 2, yeah.
You know what I mean, boy? See exchanges here in the corner. Oh, that worked out. Takeuchi just had a few errors, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's had to let fly and it's hit.
Like that V reversal. Go back to the neutral.
So there's the activation that's going to hit. Takes him to the corner.
Take him to the corner, that's right. Got a little bit of room to work, but not anymore.
Oh, he gets away with the dash throw. And this time he does a little shimmy, a tiny little stutter. Made him think it was a dash. Smug pressed the button. Got a trade. All right, great play from Takeuchi. How many of these comebacks have we seen today, Logan? Are we going to see another one? 2-0 down, back against the wall.
I mean, we saw Daigo earlier against NL able to actually stop it after being set point down again.
Yeah, we've seen a few people bring it back to 2-2 and then not close it out as well.
Oh, nice with punish.
Oh, he's still doing it.
So that's what he's looking for, obviously. He wants to bait the anti-air out. But realistically, it's such a huge risk for him. Alongside that, and little Takeuchi feels like he needs to take these big risks here.
Overhead connects.
Against Smug, because he's finding it very difficult to open him up.
Oh, makes out the stand throw. It's going to be 2
bro.
apiece, Logan. Another comeback. This time it's Takeuchi who makes the adjustment against Smug.
I feel that Smug is really prepared for the solid RASHID play, right? He's prepared for the strings that we're all expecting. He's prepared for the situations we're expecting. Takeuchi is throwing him some curveballs now. And I like this. Smug taking a moment just to compose himself and have a think. He might be considering about switching it up, but I definitely don't think he needs to.
No, I agree. Even in
But
that
one game G. One game G.
That's the 1G, boy.
Is that command grab going to come, or is it
What you
going to
saying,
be
boy?
a medium punch, man? Yeah?
What's it gonna be, boy? He's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it.
Where's all the Smug subscribers in the stream chat? Send him your energy. Can he close out a spot in top 16?
What do you reckon it's gonna be, Logan? Is he gonna pick G?
I would like to see him go for Balrog, but the power of G in one game. We're in LA, we're not in Vegas. What's that, mate?
K-Brad talking about a match coming up. We'll have a little chat about that later. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. USA and Europe doing really well so far, but this is the first chance for Japan to exact some dominance here in this side of the bracket.
So far, only Fudo, the Japanese, the sole Japanese representative in winner's side. Punk, Problem Mix, and Oil King, the other 3 names. Coming up, we have Big Bird versus Fennel, Tokido versus Margot, and Idom versus Infectious. That means there's only one other Japanese player that could make it into winners top 16,
exactly.
which is a surprise.
That's the crazy one. Takeuchi, of course, here playing.
What's it going to be? What did he go for? I didn't see.
Takeda.
All right, so he's stuck with Boxer.
I agree. Crowd silenced here. Such an intense game. Yeah, starting to employ that.
Nice! Using the V-Skill to get through the whirlwind shot. Finally he gets the crush counter with that roundhouse after fishing for so long.
He's looked for that shimmy every time though, Logan. I don't know if it's been the right choice. A meaty throw again there would have put RASHID in a horrible situation. Tech. Reversal to get out of pressure situation, tries to jump in. He's out of the corner, but at the cost of a knockdown. Oh, he tried to go in, but gets hit by that pun. Great play there from Takeuchi. Has Smug in the corner now. Trying to get the counter hits, close this round out. And again.
Smug with the patience, wasn't ready for the whirlwind shot.
Oh, he tries to jump. Bad choice. Still got that V-trigger when he connects. Oh, yeah, hits the hit.
Oh, man.
No, he goes for a reset. Too much scale.
I think he needed the reset there. Even getting into the CA, he could have done all the damage.
Oh, bad time in. Oh, it's Takeuchi who moves into set point here after being 2-0 down against Smug. What a comeback. Is it going to be enough, though?
Again, the light mixer early on in the round. Showing that in the neutral. Crouch fierce.
Wow, just stuck out the EX after the two
Spins
taps.
it, and
Big
finally!
bait. Big damage incoming. EX, and again.
And the corner carry also.
Wants to keep that one bar. Nice whip punish. Gets the throw this time.
Throw.
The reversal.
Keep him in the corner. Backs off
Oh,
again.
nice anti-air punch. Oh, he gets out. So slippery as RASHID in the corner.
And this is
Same
a
jump side.
huge deal for Takeuchi.
Oh,
That's
he had to
exactly
hit.
what he wanted.
Oh, and again the throw one. I
And
say.
we're going to a final round, and the crowd making noise here for the American player. Not quite hometown, but homeland. Look at all that bar as well. There's the EX straight away. Cancels.
Oh, he tried to press through that. Got hit. Beautiful space on EX whirlwind. Has to be reversal there to stop the pressure. This is last round, both players there. It's a good start from John Takeuchi.
Punish the fierce, but no. Nice counter hit conversion.
And again, he's always ready for that V skill off the EX.
Yes.
Interrupted every single time. Counter hit confirms though. Oh, reset. John Takeuchi lets fly.
Corner carry.
Tip throw. Could this be the end of Smug in the winner's side? V reversals a hand. He's not going to get V trigger this round at this rate. Activation, horrible situation there. Dashes it and throws. What's it going to be?
Still there.
In front. Just jump back. He does it.
The dash up throw closes it out, and Takeuchi brings it back.
All the way from 2-0 down. John Takeuchi makes the adjustment to keep himself alive.
Look how much it means to him. You could see how stressed out he was in the first game. Made it all the way back from 2-0 down. Gallant performance though from Smug. Kept it Boxer the whole way. And I still believe that that is a bad matchup for Boxer, but definitely made it look a lot even than it should have done.
Yeah, I guess it's just one he prefers to G, I guess, you know? I think it was the right choice to go Boxer. It looked really good for him. Well, John Takeuchi can't take nothing away from the kid. Great adjustment, great adaptation, able to come back from 2-0 down. And how many times have we seen that today? I mean, 2-0 down to 2-2, then...
Yeah, we've seen a lot of final games. Seen
Absolutely.
a lot of final games in these sets today. We're going to be 3 more names to join. We're going to be moving on in winner's bracket after we look at some of the key points in that set. And trust me, there were a lot. Let's check some of these out. Yeah, he fished with that roundhouse a lot, and he didn't really get a lot of crush counters. He didn't open them up many times. And I definitely feel like the throws...
He
should have stuck
more.
with the throws.
He could have thrown more, absolutely. There were many scenarios where it was kind of guess for game, and he'd always go for the shimmy.
Yeah,
and John
EX mixer had a huge hit rate as well. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I can remember one getting baited, but there was a lot of reversal mixes that came out here.
Oh, that was a crazy wake up from John Takeuchi. I'm not sure what he went for there. Yeah, he was a bit off, but he still was able to win. There was a fake cross up there, stayed in front. Great block from Smug, but it was the dash up and throw in the end that he wasn't ready for.
Yeah, there was not the most hype moments to see, but there was some times when Smug's defense was so impressive. If you go back and watch that replay, really, really patient. It wasn't just inactivity. He wasn't just down backing either. He was waiting for his moment, his opening to interrupt. And even that last game, you saw how many counter hit crouch light punch he got and made the most of as well. So shout out to Smug with a great performance, but he wasn't able to carry him in winners. He will descend into the losers bracket and continue his journey. Who's he going to be facing?